Here I'm starting a Silent Hunter game. Just want to show you the list of mods that I have chosen, and it's the Open Horizon. Okay, I have tried the Wolves of Steel, but for some reason I had some glitches. So I'm more stable with the Open Horizon patches, mods. So you can see I have quite a huge list, but they all work. So this one I like, the crew AI mod that puts crews on every other um, submarine that you wouldn't normally see. So I'm already in the game. I just wanted to show you the mods that I have. As you can see, I think I have about 200 uh, different mods listed. And it's really trial and error. You just pick which ones you want, and if they work, fine. If not, you have to keep getting back into the game and try again. So here's my hangar.
Herr Kaloy. Sure, what do you want? Sure thing. What do you have in mind?
Now I had the equipment upgrade, but for this mission I'm not going to need it because I already have, these are the acoustic torpedoes. This is 30 knots, but it's only good for 5 kilometers. It's electric, so you don't see the wake. And here you have 24 knots, and this will go on the acoustic homing of the engine rooms of the other ships.
Sure, what do you want? Sure, what do you want?
There I'm putting the 10.5 centimeter. It's the larger of the deck guns. And I already have the flak guns front and back, which is, it's got the extra protection, which in the game without the extra equipment, that would be missing. And here is the upgrade for the radar. Early warning radar for planes and decoys. And I've already lost, so I'm going to go with actually I'll go with the this one. It's gives you some protection on sonars trying to detect you. But I like this. I like this look, so I'll keep this one for now. But I'll go on to this one. The upgrades have some really nice ones there. I like this one.
Yes, Captain. You won't recognize your girl when I'm through with her.
Welcome back, Herr Kaloy.
Welcome, Captain. Our situation has once again taken a turn for the worse. Without any warning to us, our Japanese allies have attacked and destroyed the US Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor. Bound by our alliance, we have also declared war on the Americans. We are now at war with the greatest industrial power in the world. But there is also a positive side to this. The US were hardly neutral for the past year, denying us a fair hunting ground with their security zone and convoy escorts. Now all restrictions for U-boats to act against American ships have been lifted. Estimating the American defenses to be close to zero, Vice Admiral Dönitz drew the plans for a swift and quick operation on their eastern seaboard. Considering the long distances to be traveled, Type 7 U-boats will require milk cow replenishment. Of course, surprise is of the utmost importance. So make sure to stay out of sight and avoid detection until the opening day of the offensive. Only attacks on large targets are approved prior to that date. Once in position, you will stick to your prescribed patrol area and engage targets at will. We believe there is no convoy system or blackout in place yet. Traffic is centered around the harbor of New York, going up to Nova Scotia to our friends in Canada, and down to the Gulf of Mexico and the rich oil fields. Pay particular attention to the oil tankers, for you can catch them here, where they depart. Good hunting.
Okay, I already had chosen this mission, and I'll be putting a spy near Jacksonville, Florida.
Welcome back, Hackett.
Returning to
U-boat
course.
sighted, bearing 359.
Beide Maschinen halbe Fahrt voraus.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Maschinenstopp.
So there's the new look of the sub. Another feature from the one of the mods is to have the extra flags on the sub, which normally wouldn't be there.
Beide Maschinen halbe Fahrt voraus.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
U-boat sighted, bearing 83.
Hart steuerbar.
Hard Steuerbord. Rudder 180.
And
Degrees to
I
starboard.
have another one of the mods is a dark harbor, which normally that would be a lot lighter. And this is the second time the French have put a ship blocking my exit. I have to zig around it to get out of the harbor.
Aus dem Weg.
And there's the extra crews on top of the extra subs, the AI subs that you'll find throughout the game.
Rudder 0. Rudder 0.
Now, this is the fourth campaign. There will be British planes that are going to come in and bomb the harbor, so I've got to get ready for that. So now I have manning the anti-air gun.
Hart Steuerbord.
Hard Steuerbord. Rudder 180 degrees to starboard.
It's cutting it pretty close there, I'll tell you. So you got to do a hard left and then a hard right and a hard left.
Rudder 0. Rudder 0.
And we got to cut the corner in front of this large freighter.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Beide Maschinen kleine Fahrt. 50 Umdrehungen. Hart Backbord.
Hard Backbord.
Oder liegt Backbord.
Rudder 180 degrees to port.
Now if I timed it correctly, I won't have to back it up if I can clear this German ship here. You can see it's the same ship, except that's German and that's French.
Ship sighted, bearing 308.
I don't think I'm going to make it. I have to reverse.
Langsame Fahrt zurück.
Beide Maschinen kleine Fahrt.
Rudder 0. Rudder 0. Rudder 0. Rudder 0. Rudder 180 degrees to starboard.
Beide Maschinen stopp.
Maschinen stopp. Rudder 0. Rudder 0.
Beide Maschinen halbe Fahrt voraus.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Hart Backbord.
Hard Backbord.
Oder liegt Backbord.
Rudder 180 degrees to
Ship
port.
sighted, bearing 326.
Beide Maschinen große Fahrt voraus.
Volle Fahrt voraus.
Ship sighted, bearing 219.
Rudder 0. Rudder 0. Rudder 5 degrees to port.
Ship sighted, bearing 11.
Rudder 0. Rudder 0.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
Ship sighted, bearing 37.
Hart Steuerbord.
Hard Steuerbord. Rudder 180 degrees to
Submarine
starboard.
sighted. It's one of ours, bearing 60.
Rudder 0. Rudder 0.
So this is Lorient, and
Ship
it's
sighted,
quite a
bearing
busy port.
101.
The game gives a lot of extra ships in the harbor.
Ship sighted, bearing 24.
And the other added thing is it's an actual swastika instead of just a
Ship sighted,
German
bearing
cross.
35.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
Ship sighted, bearing 145.
Okay, I lost my radar. I had radar from the extra equipment mod, but I thought it would still be on, but it's not. So if I don't use the extra equipment mod, I'll have to add the radar to the front. That's one of the largest tankers. It's over 17,000 tons. I'm going to save the beginning of this campaign.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
And the one thing that I learned is never go over a save. Always delete it and then resave it. And also when you're coming into a new port within 200 kilometers, they want you to restart the game.
Bearing 38.
It just makes the game go smoother and prevents the game from crashing. So always save your game as you're entering any harbor within 200 kilometers and then restart the game. So far so good. There's no planes, but I know they're on their way.
Bearing 174.
These are extra features from this mod.
We are in shallow waters, Captain. Returning to course.
So I'm going to refill in Casablanca because from Casablanca I have to go across the entire ocean and get to my mission. And when I'm running low on fuel and torpedoes, I can call up the milk cow, but I only have it for one time, which is disappointing. So I have to make sure I have enough fuel to make it back to Casablanca and then back home in Lorient. So it's 2,400 kilometers, 98 hours at this speed. And because I know I'm gonna fill up again, I'm gonna go top speed. Make this faster to get there, and but then once I refuel in Casablanca, then I'm only going to do level 3, which would give me about 10 knots per second. And there's a target. I don't know why, but when you zoom out, it disappears the red. And there's Japan and Italy, which for now are Axis. But as you know, the Italian, once the Americans capture it, will switch to help the Americans win the war. It makes it easier just to put a 1 after whatever save you have, and you can always quickly go back, delete, and then just put in a new, just add or subtract the 1, and you can have it without having to type in the actual save itself. So now I'm waiting for the planes to attack. Now I could drop into a lower level, but at this time at night or in the afternoon, the planes are going to see me leaving the harbor anyway. Or I could submerge and leave the harbor area underwater. But I'll take a chance and I'll see if I can get out without causing too much danger.
Waters, Captain.
Damage, that is.
Ship sighted, bearing 168.
The blue just
Ship sighted, bearing 196.
tells me that there's a warship over in this direction here, and if it's black, then I know it's a merchant. And if you see a green, that is a radar activated towards your ship.
Ship sighted, bearing 189. U-boat sighted, bearing 185.
There's a destroyer, a German destroyer, that will protect the outside of the harbor here. But he's a little bit too far for me to help me if the planes come. And I'm lucky so far. This is my third mission in the fourth campaign, Operation Drumbeat. And the last two times I had several bombers come into the port. So I'm really lucky right now. If I can make it to nighttime, then I know I'll be clear. Just gives you a view of the sub. It's got the 10-inch gun, it's got the 2 anti-air, and it's got the nice flag in the back. And I have the dark interior mod, and I have the winter clothing mod. So normally this would be a lot brighter, cleaner looking. And of course the darker interior is all over the ship. Makes it look a little older, more used. The other interesting mod gives you all your stores throughout the ship, and it gives you the open bathroom door, which normally that door is closed. Forward torpedo room, aft torpedo room. Lounge, that's the captain's bed. There's my sonar and radio operator. So you can see I have a lot of food that I guess would be stored just like this in real sub. The chef, the diesel engines, the electric, and unfortunately I have just one stern tube that I can load at it. I only have the 3 stern torpedoes. You can see my promotion points is 427. Once they've all been filled, there's nothing you can do as far as adding the they've all been given the medal. I've only earned 2 myself. Alright, I'm going to try and speed up and hopefully get out of here before the planes come.
Aircraft spotted. Bearing 202.
I'm just in his visual range, but I'm lucky he hasn't spotted me. It's getting, well, you can see it's 6:40 in the evening.
Shut down diesel engines. Shut down diesel engines.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 339.
You know, this mod also gives you extra radio messages.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 3.
I don't use this, but it has different tutorials and controls that you can, like, it'll put its own search patterns, different things, but I'm really don't like to use this.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 339.
And this is another log. It just gives you everything. You can pick which you want.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 338.
I'm going to radio that I'm out of the harbor and on my way, and I'm okay. But for some reason this really doesn't go through, as you can see here. So I have to manually click, and then you see report sent. So that's my report. Now if there's contacts, if I see any enemy ships or planes, then I'll hit this button.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 338.
Engage electric motors. Shut down diesel engines.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 336.
Now the other thing is when you see that the game has saved itself, then override it. Get rid of it and override it. For some reason the autosave in game, it doesn't, normally it works okay, but in the Wheels of Steel mod and the Open Horizon, it doesn't work properly. So you get rid of it. As you can see, I'm on my way for refit. So I have refit 1, so I'll delete that. And I'll click on that refit. You always want to keep your last save. You don't want to get rid of your last save. And that gives me a fresh save, and I should be okay. I'm going to get out of the men being on station. There's my new look. I don't want to fall off, although it's impossible in the game, but for reality, you don't want to fool around. too much. Extra hatches. Now the other thing that this mod gives you, you can go directly to any station that you want. So if I want radar station, so there I am. Now I'm on the deck gun. And that will always bring you back onto the ship. And if there's anything that is in range, I can click and it will tell me what it is. So there's nothing else here. Alright, I'm going to speed up and see if I can get to the Casablanca. That shows that there's a merchant ship, but it's out of sight view, but it's in, I can hear it. Now this is the fastest that I can go. It recommends for stability of the game, you do not go over that. So there, I've already been trying to work on this one, second happy time. I already passed the one that was patrol the east coast here. And now you have Tanker Alley. You got to sink as many tankers as you can to win that mission. And this just tells you that this is a great place to hunt because the Americans aren't ready for the German ships, subs to come over and patrol this area. So it's very lax. They don't have proper escorts. And as you can see, here's my mission to go to Florida. So there's, it shows me it's a warship. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to go and see what it is. But the Yad. So it's a German ship. In this view, you cannot move it at all. It will show you where it is. So now I have another merchant ship. Okay, it's a German ship, so I don't have to worry about that. Now the game automatically goes to 1, and here you see the messages. Now I could add or subtract the messages that come to me. So I'll just leave it right now at that. You can add or subtract the distance that you can receive messages. And as you can see, it's the May 11th, 1942. Operation Drumbeat. Okay, now I'm not sure if that's Axis or if I should attack it. So it's Spain. It's neutral, so it would show up blue when I pass it, so I don't have to worry about it.
Aircraft spotted. Bearing 126.
Ah, the game crashed. Sorry about that.